Okay, here we go, everybody. It's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Friday, August 1st, 2025. Just when you thought it was impossible for it to get any more bizarre, well, it just did. It looks like the mortgage giants, which are absolutely full of toxic debt beyond their eyeballs, is getting a public bailout via an IPO. I'm not making it up. I'm going to cover that with you in just a moment. It's always the same story. It's the public who gets the shaft, period, every single time. And this is going to be gift wrapped and packaged up looking like the most beautiful thing the world has ever seen. But the bottom line is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Oh, they're getting a bailout on an epic scale. We're talking about trillions of dollars. You know who's going to bankroll it? You are. You know who's going to benefit from it? Well, of course, the banks, the elite, the 1 and 2%ers. And we're going to cover that at length in just a moment. I mean, seriously, you can't make this stuff up. But what else would you expect in this kind of an environment where we are being wiped out from within, where the citizens of the United States are basically being obliterated? And it's only going to get worse from here. Anyway, look, so let's just start off with the market this morning. Stock futures are lower across the board. Stock futures drop. This is the Dow over 400 points. As I am doing this, it can change prior to the market open as Trump issues sweeping new tariffs to more than 90 countries. Here we go. Trump raises tariffs on more than 90 countries. And let's just read this real quick. Uh, President Trump announced fresh tariffs on more than 90 countries after a deadline imposed by the president for nations to reach trade deals arrived this morning. Basically, the inability to achieve a trade deal, and even one. I mean, there's a lot of people who are lost. They believe that we actually have gotten even a single trade deal. We have gotten nothing. What we did get here, period, the freaking end, and people do your own research on this. I understand there are some of you that need to defend the president no matter what he does. All right, sometimes the truth is more important than defending. We haven't had one deal that does not include one of two things or two things combined. Either tariffs, which are an import tax on American citizens. Yeah, we pay the tariffs. It's not the nations. That's a lie. If you bought that lie, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. You just don't understand how the system works whatsoever. And pledges. There is no signed contracts, nothing enforceable with regard to the EU or any other nation so far that has pledged or promised to make investments here in the United States. It's like this. Someone pledges to buy your house, doesn't mean a damn thing until there's a signed contract. We have nothing signed. We got pledges and import taxes. Oh no, they're just tariffs. You can't make it up. But again, there are some people that are so fixated they gotta protect the president. I don't understand what's more important, protecting someone that you know is lying to you, or the truth. You guys and girls let me know, because this, what I'm just gonna tell you in a moment, is an abomination here. So anyway, so going back to this, this is interesting. So this broad increasing of tariffs across the board. So tariffs on Canada, for example, are set to increase today from 25% to 35%, although most Canadian goods are exempt. I don't know what that even means now. Meanwhile, tariffs for Mexico were now paused for another 90 days. I mean, you can't take anything that President Trump says as real at all. It's on, it's off, it's this, it's that. We have an incoherent economic policy, and it's being reflected in our economy, which is being pushed through the crust of the earth. Our industrial base is dying. Our industry is dying. Why? Because our currency is getting destroyed. You can't make that up. But again, there are some people here that just can't see it. They don't want to see it. They're willfully blind. Anyway, with regard to the rest of the market, there's a knee-jerk into the dollar this morning. The Dixie actually is above 100 on fear. And again, you got this issue with Dow futures down on the back of President Trump's inability to get a single deal, not even one. That does not include tariff on American people, which are import taxes, and or pledges, Pledges are promises. Until there's a signed contract, it means zero. People, wake up. MAGA people, I don't know what's wrong with you guys and girls. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to call you in, not out. Wake up, man. Wake up. Our America, this America, whatever we are now, is so far removed from anything that all of you out here voted for. You didn't want any of this stuff with it, and you certainly didn't vote for a backdoor bailout of these mortgage giants. Anyway, let's talk about that. So this is in your inbox right now. If you subscribe to the Freedom Platform, this is the last day. Today is the last day, people. You're going to get a morning video report, unless, of course, you take me up on my offer to have you on the Freedom Platform for nothing, for free. Link in the description of this video. First, take advantage of the 7-day trial. If you like this information that I'm putting out, because all this stuff like this, you wouldn't even know about it. It's not going to get any real coverage. You can look it up for yourself. But anyway, yes, 7-day trial for free. You like it, then you subscribe. And once you subscribe just once, you could earn lifetime free subscriptions, either $40 a year, $3 a month it comes to, or $5 per month. I don't know why you would choose that. $40 a year is clearly a better option here. Out of YouTube, no commercials, no censorship, no screening, no AI bots, no nothing. That's freedom. And of course, it includes a lot of other things. We're going to be sponsoring the Lion Platform here. Our Freedom Platform is going to be sponsoring a really nice event, helping to sponsor a really nice event for children in need. This is coming up on the 9th of this month, and I will put out for you guys and girls some information on that. I will be there. You guys and girls want to come down. It's going to be a beautiful thing, and I will have information for you. I'm meeting with the person who's putting this whole thing together for the Lions year-end get together. I'll have information for that Monday or Tuesday. I'm meeting with the person today to finalize everything, free to you guys and girls that subscribe to the Freedom Platform, and we're going to have a really good time. So we're making a difference in our community. Communities around the United States already. There's already food drives going on being sponsored by the Lion Platform, and now we're going to be doing one here in Florida. I think it's going to be a nice event. Anyway, so as I said, people, I really hope to see you on the Freedom Platform here. Take advantage of the free trial if you do nothing else. Again, link in the description of this video. I'm really trying to build something over there, and I need you guys. So, Lions alert. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, with trillions in bad debt, may be getting a backdoor bailout. I'm going to say count on it. This is what's happening right now. So President Trump is seeking pitches from bank chiefs on Fannie and Freddie stock offerings. Now let's break this all down. So Reuters, President Trump is meeting with the chiefs of major banks to discuss monetizing mortgage giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Now it's no secret, and everyone knows, that these institutions are holding trillions of dollars in toxic debt. Mortgage defaults, loan defaults across the board are rising. So let's start off with this. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, what are they? All right. Fannie Mae, Federal National Mortgage Association, and Freddie Mac, Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporations, are government-sponsored enterprises known as GSEs. Now, the job of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is very, very simple. Okay, it is to buy up loans from banks and lenders after those loans are made, so banks can lend more. What a scheme, right? Once they buy the loans, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, they bundle them up into mortgage-backed securities, which are, of course, derivatives, and they sell these off in tranches to investors. Sound familiar to you? This is exactly what brought down the entire world market back in 2008, still going on today. So anyway, Fannie and Freddie are the hidden engine of America's housing bubble economy. Now, with President Donald Trump meeting with the chiefs of these major banks to discuss monetizing mortgage giants, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, these are a backdoor bailout mechanism. Now, here's the full breakdown on how it works. All right, I want you to have this in your hand again. You can have it. Just subscribe to the Freedom Platform take up me up on my free offer here. So again, link in the description of the video. So how it will work is a full breakdown. Monetizing Fannie and Freddie. If these go public in a major IPO, it's not because they're thriving and everyone knows they're holding epic sums of toxic debt. It's because the government wants out of being the backstop. So they're going to shift risk from them to you via a backdoor bailout using the banks to do it. Imagine a sitting U.S. president conspiring with the major Wall Street banks to transfer risk from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to you and using the banks as a conduit. It's exactly what's going on. It's incredible. So anyway, these Freddie Mac and Fannie and Freddie are zombified government-sponsored enterprises, and they're holding trillions in bad debt and loans in default, and this is getting worse. So what's being set up here is a stealth bailout dressed up in the language of monetization and public offering. They always got to twist it around like putting lipstick on a pig. But behind the curtain, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are drowning in toxic paper, just like '08. No difference. Trillions in mortgages that will never be paid in full as defaults continue to rise. So, what is President Trump doing? I don't know if you, let me see if I can read this to you. There's a few steps that are going on. Let me see. Step one, pretend to restructure them by offering shares to the public. I can't read it backwards, so let me just do it. Step one, pretend to restructure them by offering shares to the public, aka the people. Step two, offload the bad debt risk onto investors, mom and pop funds, pension plans, mutual funds, etc. Step three, use the new capital from that offering to paper over a massive black hole in their balance sheet. Step four, when defaults explode, the losses hit investors, not the Fed, and certainly not the banks. The banks are going to make obscene amounts of money by offering an IPO. This is not capitalism, it's parasitism. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Parasitism, I can't even say the word. All right, now, with inflation spiking and housing affordability plummeting, should be obvious to you, we're seeing it everywhere, the mainstream media is reporting on it, the mortgage market is in trouble, a lot of trouble. Here, President Trump wants to inject capital into the system via this IPO backdoor bailout mechanism without really officially announcing it. Now, risk transfer to you. An IPO would mean pension funds, passive index funds, and average investors will get stuffed with shares. Meanwhile, banks will walk away with underwriting fees and leverage to the tune of billions. The bank's role. Trump's meeting with the major banks. They're being asked to underwrite, advise, and promote, but to buy in as strategic partners to lend the IPO credibility. Now expect, here's some, for my lines right here, expect certain banks to benefit. Who are they? JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Bank of America. A backdoor bailout reloaded. They will not call it a bailout. Of course, they're not. They're going to say it's a public offering, a capitalization, or some kind of market-based reform. But in truth, it's a shell game, and the people are the mark. Fannie and Freddie hold trillions in rotting paper. These GSEs are saturated with mortgage-backed securities tied to overvalued homes in a declining credit environment. Am I making any of this stuff up? Come on, guys. You all know it's true. Default risk is accelerating. They cannot survive without intervention. Henceforth, why President Trump is now brokering a deal to bail out Fannie and Freddie using the banks as a conduit. The banks are going to benefit. Well, of course, Fannie and Freddie will benefit because now they can offload their toxic debt onto you. This is a bailout, however you want to look at it. Now, what is Trump doing? He is inviting major U.S. banks to help monetize Fannie and Freddie, turning bad debt into stocks. You can't make it up, man. I tell you. Sell that stock to the public, transfer the risk. So why is it so dangerous? The real value of these assets is collapsing, and it's no secret. Both Fannie and Freddie are holding trillions in toxic debt paper, which they want to unload onto the public via this IPO. It's a dream come true. This is a wet dream for Fannie and Freddie. And they got the right guy to do it because he has throngs of people that will support it no matter what he does. He could eat a live infant on live television, and his supporters will say it's the greatest thing they've ever seen. Um, of course, this enriches the banks via the IPO and the elite while offloading liability to Main Street investors and pension funds. That's exactly what this is, people. You can't make it up. Now, although I read this to you, it would be better off if you had it in your hand, and you can get access to this right now. Just again, subscribe to the free, get the free 7-day trial for the Freedom Platform, people. All right, look, that's kind of where we're at today. I think this is epic. I do want to hear from you guys on this. Do you support a backdoor bailout? You think this is actually the right thing to do for President Trump to broker a deal to take toxic assets off the balance sheets of Fannie and Freddie, use the banks as a conduit who are going to make billions of dollars, and then funnel that to you? Is that the right way to go? Is this how we're making America great again? Again, I'm not calling MAGA out. I'm calling them in. They can't see it. They've been so deceived, so blinded, and I think sincerely spiritually possessed by whatever demon is possessing Donald Trump and, of course, his sidekick, Damian Thorne. This is a demonic force going on here. I think we can all see it, those of us with eyes to see and ears to hear. It's too freaking obvious. So you like this? You think this is a good idea? I do want to hear from you. Trump pitching the banks on a backdoor bailout for Fannie and Freddie, and of course you're going to get stuck holding the bag. As always, it's not going to change. It never will. Anyway, guys, listen. So this is it. You will not see me here on YouTube in the morning, probably ever. Okay. You will get my morning report if you do subscribe to the Freedom Platform. I'm going to ask you to do one thing. Subscribe. Take advantage of the free 7-day trial. You don't like it, you don't have to do anything. If you do like it, you subscribe once. And then you could earn lifetime free subscriptions by just sharing the work, like that piece I just read to you. Share it. Refer people. You get a lifetime subscription out of it just by sharing the work. It can't be easier. Again, no commercials, no bots, no AI screening, no censorship, no anything. So I hope you guys and girls take me up on that. If not, that's okay too. I will be doing, for you guys who swear up and down that you can't even afford $3 a month, a one-time, again, all it would cost is one-time investment of $40, and you'd have, the ability to earn credits towards free subscriptions for life. I will continue to do a post-market on YouTube. It's unfortunate, but that's how some of you want it to be. So I guess that's just to make everyone happy. That's what I'll do. All right. Love you guys with all I got. I really hope to see you on the Freedom Platform. This is it. Link in the description of this video right now. Take advantage of what I am offering you for free. Honestly, I think it's the right move. If you think I'm wrong, I don't know what to tell you. I can't make it easier for anyone. So starting Monday again, you won't see me here in the morning. I will be on the Freedom Platform with the Lions over there. Sunday, you're not going to see me either. As you know, the markets look ahead has already moved over there. So guys and girls, listen, man, I've had your back for a long time. It's time we unify and we come together. So use this as an opportunity to build something that we can do together. All right. Love you. Thank you all. And I do hope to see you on the Freedom Platform. You will see me later today at the post market. All right. That's all.